Well, you got a big decision to make. You have $2,500 in your bank account. You're going to spend every single month on marketing to grow your business, then live the life that you truly deserve, but you're hit a conundrum. That means a turning point and a question. What is this conundrum I speak of? It is where to spend this $2,500 that's going to be the best possible usage of your cash. And let me tell you guys and gals, I'm going to show you in this video. So stick with me on this one exactly how you're going to take that $2,500 and go from about 3,600 impressions to about 165,000 impressions and do it all for the same price. So jump in, buckle in. Here we go, because this is going to blow your mind. Trust me. It's called geofencing. It's something I looked into a number of years ago. I thought it was super cool. And I was like, oh my gosh, are you telling me that I can go into a geographic location? So a said location, and don't worry, I'm going to show you some pictures here in a second. I'm going to explain it much clearer for you. I can walk into an area and have an electronic fence line that I'm going to cross through without even knowing it. And all of a sudden, I'm going to be marked and they're going to track me and they're going to put ads on all the different apps and different websites I already currently go to. Ooh, do tell me more. And so the best part is it doesn't stop with one hit. It stays with you for 30 days. So let's break this down. For $2,500, you can generally get at the cost. Actually, you know what? Why am I talking about this? Let's look at the numbers. Whoops, is that us? Nope, that's not us. Excuse-moi. That's the one I'm going to show you guys both this. So we're just going to come back to this twice, actually. My deepest apologies. Here we go. Now that we got past that issue, you look at the cards. You can put out the cards, for the same different prices. EDDM, that's every door direct. You can get about 6,250 in your cards counts. Now, if you want to do custom cards, which we typically do, about 3,500, just under 3,600 impressions. Now, these cards are going to cost you 40 cents to 70 cents per, and these are going to go out one time. So when I say that one time, the card's going to go up in the mail, right, and gets put in the trash. But we spend so much time going, oh my God, what about the perfect coloring? Let me dispel that myth for you. Nobody cares about your coloring. Honestly, they really don't. They care about the messaging and the value add for their lives. So that's where geofencing comes in. Instead of being one and done player, what you can do with geofencing, you can go in and you can dominate multiple areas for as long as you set up the campaign. So let me show what that could look like for you guys. Let's go in here. There it is. There's our map. So this is the map of basically, this is in a system I use for another program, but each one of those little circles, visualize those are your geofences. And it's going to be around a certain clustered area, like a high traffic area, a supermarket, an intersection, your competitors' open houses, anything that you want, you can put on a geofence map and it's going to hit that precise location. So every time that somebody is coming in and coming out of there, especially going into it, they get marked as long as they have their GPS on, which we pretty much all do anyways, except for my mother, which I don't know how she gets around in life. But that's another story for another day. Here's the point. They go in, you don't say, hey, get your home evaluation. You ask creative questions that you would be curious about if you're in that state of mind. So if you're in the state of mind of buying a microphone, buying a car, buying a new hat, shirt, handbag, whatever it is, you're thinking about it, right? So if you see an ad that people, that piques your interest, or at least as a branded piece of marketing, which all postcards are, you keep seeing that repetitive nature of the impression of the individual, the brand, their photo, their smiling face, their questions. They're always there because you take them with you in your pocket because it gets associated with your smart devices. So let's say I put a geofence over a Costco or a very busy intersection or a restaurant or something like that. Everyone who goes in and out gets hit with your ads. Now, it's not like abrasive and it's going to pop on their phone and be intrusive in their life like a postcard is when it shows up in the mail. Not like that. What this is, it goes on all the different apps, all the different websites you're already going to and opening up. The ad rolls that they have there, you're just buying in on them. That's the difference. So if you can say omnipresent in multiple different locations, sending different messages, each location-wise, or one general, then figuring out kind of what's really working, You're not only just beating your competition on visibility, you're getting behind locked doors and closed gates. So if you work in an urban area and you want to get a couple of different condo buildings or high rises and you can't door knock, they have doormen or something like that. Hit them with a geofence. You're going to get around all of that. So everybody and anybody who comes into that location, I'm going to care if it's the laundry guy, the maintenance dude, the doorman, the food delivery person, doesn't matter. They come in, they're going to see your ad for the next 30 days or as long as you're going to run the campaign. So that exponentially explodes you. Now check this out. Let's look at real costs here. Here's our real cost. We have our plan that we just talked about when it came to our marketing, right? For our EDDM, every door direct on the far left, column 1 or plan 1. Our second one is our custom postcards. We just talked about those numbers. Now look at column 3 or plan 3. This is the exponential explosion of the opportunity. You're going to bypass all of your competitors. You're going to be omnipresent with the folks you want to be talking to in certain different neighborhoods about certain different prices, and you can change these ads midstream. So look at this. Average cost structure right here is $15 to $20 per CPM. That's per 1,000 clicks or impressions, right? I don't know why they call it CPM, but they do. That's insanely cheap. Now you can get them for like $10, but I don't trust that. A lot of bots, a lot of BS. But like I said, it goes back to when it comes up here to estimated clicks. Guys, if you get a 1% on a postcard, you're walking on water and your baby Jesus. Imagine instead of not knowing where your dollars went for your mailers, then they went right in the trash, by the way. You can actually track how many people are coming to your website, what ads are working, shift, live stream, and adapt. So if I was you and I was told this and given this opportunity and said, hey guys, come over here, spend the same amount of money, and you can start at a much lower rate, and check the comments below. I have a whole list of different companies out there that can do this for you. So do your own due diligence, look at the research that I put out, make sure that I'm not full of it, because I know I'm not, but do your own research. But think about it. If you could put a geofence on multiple locations with leading questions, with real news articles, with their using their headlines to get people's attention, you're going to leverage already big media who's using proven headlines to get people's attention. Use them in your own ads and do a call to action to have them come back and talk to you. It's bone-numbingly simple, and it's the same price. But Greg, it's not a postcard. I love my postcards. Great. Love them. Let someone else play with them. This is about making money, not your personal opinions and feelings. Let's get you visible. Visibility equals authority. Authority equals clients. Clients equals money. All right. Guys, gals, please look at this. Give me your comments down below. I am telling you, this is going to put money in your bank account, and you're going to do it with ease because you don't have to compete. Your competitors aren't doing this. This is blue water hunting. Get out, stand out, be your awesome self. Never apologize. Do your research. Put the comments in down below. Let me know. And that rhymed. I did not mean to rhyme. Anyways, I think you guys are awesome. Take a look. I love you. See you on the next video. Bye.